All right, my lovelies, my radio babes, welcome to another fine-tuned fitness video with your homeboy from Tolstoy, Radio Dave. I don't know why I said that. I'm not from Tolstoy. Listen, it doesn't matter where I'm from. What matters is that you get your fucking sleep. Oh my God, not another video about sleep. First it was how much calories we burn when we sleep. Then it was the muscle growth. Then it was all about the benefits of sleep in general. What the fuck else is there possibly to talk about sleep? I know, believe me, I know. But this is the last one I'm going to talk about, in regards to sleep anyway, and in some ways it might be the most important. Here's the thing, in the last video I mentioned that even just one bad night's sleep could result in a strength loss of 20%. That got a few sets of ears perked up, because how many bad nights of sleep do you have? One a week? Twice a week? Or are you like me and it's every fucking night of the week? Of the month, of the year. That basically means I'm operating at 80% of my optimal strength output at all times. But why? I'll fucking tell you why. Sleep apnea. What the fuck is sleep apnea? If you don't already know, and if you're a male, you probably already do know. Sleep apnea is when your airway collapses during sleep, causing you to stop breathing for a few seconds, or longer. Multiple times per hour. It can also make you snore like a fucking water buffalo giving birth. This leads to micro-awakenings that you don't remember, you don't even know they're happening. Interrupted sleep cycles, less deep and REM sleep, which we already know is when your growth hormone releases and testosterone levels regulate, because we just fucking talked about it a week ago. And of course, impaired recovery and hormone production. You ever have a phone that only charges for a couple seconds and then you gotta fuck with the cord all day? It's like that, only with sleep. Sleep apnea absolutely wrecks your body's ability to grow muscle. It reduces growth hormone output, mostly released in deep sleep, decreases testosterone levels, even in young healthy men, and increases cortisol, which we talked about before, a catabolic muscle wasting hormone. Interferes with muscle protein synthesis, and one study showed that untreated sleep apnea can lower testosterone by up to 30%. That's enough to completely stall muscle growth and tank your energy. And the worst part, most people don't even know they have it. In Canada, an estimated 5.4 million adults are diagnosed with or at high risk of sleep apnea. Roughly 80% of Canadians living with sleep apnea are undiagnosed. I only just found out I have sleep apnea because I did a sleep study through a clinic and discovered I'm at the high end of mild on the spectrum, which means I wake up roughly 15 times an hour. 15 times an hour, and I don't even know. And I'm on the low end. It's not a lot, but it's enough to keep me from staying in deep and REM sleep. I have a hard time focusing. I start to nod off while I'm driving to work. I fall asleep on the couch in the middle of the day, and I'm yawning constantly. And untreated sleep apnea can increase the risk of various health problems, including high blood pressure, heart disease, stroke, and diabetes. Do you snore loud, wake up choking or gasping, dry mouth in the morning, brain fog, headaches, or fatigue despite sleeping 7 to 9 hours, trouble losing fat or building muscle, or God forbid, low libido, or mood swings? If any of this sounds familiar, it's time to look into it. Especially common in heavier lifters, bodybuilders, and guys with larger necks or jaws due to pressure on the airway when they're lying down. Because if you do suffer from sleep apnea and you treat it, you can unlock a massive recovery boost. It's basically a cheat code. Sleep quality improves, more REM, more deep sleep, testosterone rebounds, fatigue drops, training intensity skyrockets, and you get that 20% strength back. And yes, muscle growth kicks back in. It's almost instant. For treatment, some people benefit from weight loss, positional therapy, sleeping on your side, or oral devices like a mandibular advancement, which is this device they place in your mouth like a retainer. Expensive as fuck though. It was like $4,000 when we looked into it. But CPAP machines, or continuous positive airway pressure, are the gold standard for treatment. They keep your airway open all night long. It's not sexy, but neither is snoring like a water buffalo. And some chicks have a Darth Vader kink. You can do everything else right, train like a monster, eat like a dietitian, track every fucking macro and calorie, and still stall if your body isn't recovering. Muscle growth happens at night, remember? So if your sleep is broken, so is your ability to build and repair. If you suspect sleep apnea, talk to your doctor or book a sleep study. Many at-home tests are now available and covered by insurance. I spent 3 fucking weeks talking about the importance of sleep for your gains, all to lead up to this. Sleep apnea is a silent killer of not just your gains, but of you. Because one of these days, your throat's going to close off and your brain's not going to have the energy to wake it up. If you thought this was helpful and you want to get more tips like this, follow us at Fine Tuned Fitness. Or join the mailing list and get tips like this right in your inbox. And if you're interested in a more one-on-one approach, we're offering personal training packages now. In the meantime, I'm Radio Dave, you're you, and I'll see you on the next one.